Well, the expectations which we have raised before the finance minister, I believe that those are of very normal in nature, which can be incorporated in any kind of budget, and particularly this time when the trading community is suffering from COVID. So, therefore, whatever suggestions we have given, those are all practical and must be incorporated in the budget.
Mm-hmm. So, going back to some of the previous budgets, have you, got what you asked for in the previous budgets?
Well, we can differentiate between the circumstances what we were having previously and what we are having currently. We have seen devastating 2 years where the business was highly disturbed and distorted.
Till now, have you got any feelers from the government that traders will be looked at?
Well, of course, there are some deliberations going on the proposals what we have sent to the government, and certainly I hope that most of them will be incorporated.
This is also an important budget because it's coming at a time when many state elections are due. So, do you think the political reasons will also come into play this budget?
Well, I don't think so because if the person who knows Prime Minister Mr. Modi, his working style is entirely different, and at many times he has shown that he doesn't want to have a very making people happy at the cost of having getting votes. So therefore, this budget may not have, because we have compulsions, economic compulsions, we have financial compulsions, and if we go for pleasing the people, then the entire economic structure of the country will be devastated and distorted to a great extent.
Again, I'll ask you, do you remember any favorite budget of yours where traders were really given a lot?
Well, this is a very tricky question. I am almost post-independence in 75 years. I'm sorry to say that no government at the center or the states have ever given priority to the traders. I think this could be the answer of your question.
Okay, but you have hope this year.
Well, because we are one of the important constituent of Indian economy.
So, if you have to make one demand, the topmost demand in your list, what would that be for this budget?
The one demand will be total review of GST taxation system.
Mm-hmm.
Because
but beyond GST, what would you ask for?
Restructuring of existing income tax.
Mm-hmm. And why that?
Because as I said earlier, 75 years have gone. We have tested the income tax system since when the Income Tax Act was formulated. The situation was very different. The challenges were very different. We were doing all physical. Now we have moved from physical to digital. So therefore, there are many aspects which needs to be looked into Income Tax Act.
What are your thoughts before the budget? Should e-commerce companies be given something in the budget, or they should be left out completely?
Well, I would not say that they should not be given anything, but the first and foremost thing is that we need a holistic e-commerce policy, and we have to make a mechanism with having a regulatory authority at the system to ensure that laws and rules of the country should be complied with. And if these things are happen, then India is in a comfortable position to give much more to e-commerce companies what really they deserve. So therefore, I think this system should be made holistic, and I hope that the finance minister in our budget will certainly look into.
Right. So recently, the Prime Minister said that India is a good destination, one of the best destination for foreign investments. So, do you think this is time to allow foreign investment in multi-brand retail? What traders have been
Not at all.
opposing?
Not at all. I don't subscribe to that view. I am of the considered opinion, and not only me, but the traders of India, that yes, we need foreign investment, but in infrastructure, in various other sectors. Why retail?
Right. So, what are your thoughts on startups? So many startups have become unicorns in 2021. Many of them have started becoming unicorns this year itself, and there has been an IPO rush. So, what are your thoughts there?
See, those startups who have become unicorn, I think they were lucky. We all know that lakhs and lakhs of startups takes place in the country every year. But in the absence of any handholding, most of those startups die their own natural death. So what I feel, the startup system is certainly a boon for the country, but at the same time, we have to devise certain policies to make handholding of these startups. And if we are able to handhold, then certainly India is going to produce 1,000 unicorn per year. That is the capacity of our startups.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Khandelwal, for joining us in this show.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.